Hi, I'm Barbara McGuire. I'm here at William Holland in North Georgia. It's a lapidary school where I've taught polymer clay all week. And now it's time to go home, but I've got this big mess in front of me, and I just thought perhaps you would like to see how I bring all my little bits and pieces home with me. Because wrapping up the clay is actually a fun chore to do since the clay doesn't dry out and you can use all the little pieces that you have sat down and worked on so hard. So basically here I have a whole bunch of things. The first thing I'll do is I'll start adding like colors together. So I have whites and blacks and translucents in piles, and that is so that I can use these colors over again even in scrap. So once that's all done, I'll actually make a little scrap pile of my colors, and if I find that I have a cane slice, I can just put a cane slice down on this little tile here. That way the cane slice or any little bits and pieces that I really want to preserve as is, I can just simply put those little slices, little bits of canes, etc. right down on this tile. Then I can cover the tile with a piece of deli wrap. And this deli wrap is the kind of stuff that you often see in supermarkets in the donut section or the sandwich shop section, and we'll just wrap that up. And this tile is good to go as long as I do not put it in any heat source or any light source. These polymer clay pieces will be here ready and protected for the next use. So I actually just have a lot of these little tiles in my home or in my studio, and I just pull them out when I need them. The other thing is, if you want to preserve canes, the deli wrap just wraps nicely around the canes, and then you can slip these in a storage box, etc. You also can take larger slabs of surface design. We were working on mokume gane or makame gane, whichever way you wish to pronounce it, American or Japanese. And I can line up these sections of surface design right on my deli wrap and fold over pieces, and that will also preserve the clay that way. And again, as long as I don't put that in heat and light, then I will have this for use again. And then sooner or later it just gets down to scrap is scrap, and we just ball all this up to make what we otherwise would call bead guts. And sometimes I don't have enough bead guts, so I'm actually grateful that I have this opportunity to make some clay that will go in the inside of my beads. Okay, so that's just a few tips on how to take your polymer work home with you. And as long as you do not put it into heat or light, then your polymer clay will be ready for use again. Now you do have to remember that it gets hot in the car, so maybe you can put your clay in a cooler or make sure that you're not leaving it in a car on the way home. But that's how to keep your clay safe and your pieces with you, and we hope you've had a good summer, and we'll see you next summer. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Barbara McGuire.